MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Hornets and the Roadrunners. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2 games to 1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Sean Mercer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box now, Jalen Hurt. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Jalen Hurt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitch, 7:05.
Cutter low, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Danny Deerdorf. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Mercer has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base run.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Yu Watanabe. First pitch of the at-bat. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of the game.
3-0 to him now. Deerdorf leads off first with 1 away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Matt Benson.
look. Now the pitch. First and second now, one man out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Monty Hillman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ben Givens is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The left fielder, Robert Andrews.
Standing in, Robert Andrews. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
1-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Okay.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Julius Brady. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And now pitch on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that two-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
So now to the plate, Raymond Buxton as he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hurt is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The shortstop, David Trinfeld.
Now at the plate, David Trinfeld, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Here's the 1-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Leading for the Hornets, the second baseman, Peter Wynn.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. On the outside, Black. Good pitch, called for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And that's allowed out number 1.
That is it. The designated hitter, ALCS.
Digging in, Alexis Elias. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. They'll try it again from first. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Now the payoff pitch home. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Now in the box, Alonzo Price.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
To the plate now, Tony Rossi. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hurt is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Stepping in, John Joyner. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Skied into straightaway right. Hurt is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Coming To the plate now, Orlando Ramirez. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Fouled off. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Into the box now, Jalen Hurt. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Struck him out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Deerdorf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yu Watanabe. He drew a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Seared down the first baseline. He will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robert Andrews.
Robert Andrews.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Andrews stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Diet is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 2, Brooks McKay.
Striding into the box, Brooks McKay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Too high. 1-2. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julius Grady.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julius Grady. He singled his last time up. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mac Tracy.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Plate now, Monty Hillman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Peter Wynn.
Striding in, Peter Wynn. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Nathan Dye would be next. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Forward now, Raymond Buxton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Late square, and this is popped up. Tracy is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 3, designated hitter, Basil
At the plate, Basil Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Ball 2.
1 out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting at shortstop, Basil.
At the plate, David Trimple comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Two pitches fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over.
Leading for Death Valley, the left fielder, Nathan Scott.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. He pops it up. Trimful stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready now, Alexis Elias. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit to right.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Throw over to the bag and the runner back. Stepping in now, Orlando Ramirez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Wind up the 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. Now the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Rossi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Roadrunners, the catcher, number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Price, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, Tony Rossi. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, John Joyner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dive, and he knocks it down. And they'll be left with no play, as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Wyatt Dowdy is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Robert Andrews. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
At the plate, Brooks McKay, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Working for the punch out and the offering. well below the zone. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Julius Grady stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, the center fielder, Raymond Buxton.
Into the box now, Raymond Buxton. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Jalen Hurt will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Ball 2 now. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Joyner is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now back, third baseman, Danny Deardorff.
Ready for another chance, Danny Deardorff. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. Two balls.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at that, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. He pops it up. Rossi in foul ground, and this will land foul. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Yu Watanabe. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mac Tracy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch. The changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Plate now is the designated hitter, Basil Lowry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
David Trimfel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Into the box now, Alonzo Price. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Dean Ma is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Monty Tillman is 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Peter Wynn.
Now at the plate, Peter Wynn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A 1-0 delivery. And he misses again, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now back, left fielder, Nathan Judge.
plate, Nathan Dye. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Popped up. Rossi has room in foul territory, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Standing in, Tony Rossi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, the second baseman, John Joyner.
Now at the plate, John Joyner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses. 2-0. now. Robert Andrews is on deck. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Tracy waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Robert Andrews.
Stepping up now, Robert Andrews. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Chopped at third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Michael Dill has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Michael Dill.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alexis Elias. A hit in 2 tries so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0.
Hey! It's out 21. Ball 2.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Into the box, Orlando Ramirez. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Here's another 2-2. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Andrews arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
To right field, number 2. Jalen Hurt.
Stepping up to the plate, Jalen Hurt. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's off the plate.
1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman, Danny Deardorff.
So digging in now, Danny Deardorff. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Roadrunners on top 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brooks McKay. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julius Grady.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Julius Grady. First offering on its way.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2-2 the count. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line drive, base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
So now to the plate, Raymond Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball well outside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-0, here it is. Splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Basil Lowry. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Called strike two.
I always felt, 0-2, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Mark Stevens enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Plate now, David Trinfeld. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Billy Rushing comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate, Yu Watanabe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch.
3-0 to count.
Yeah. 3-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts it.
Ready for another shot now, Mac Tracy. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
The 1-0. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Monty Hillman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
The 1-2 is a called 3rd strike down in the zone. Digging in to try it again, Peter Wynn. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Has a look now to pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
This is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
At the plate, Nathan Dye. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Payoff pitch. This pitch is popped up. Joyner is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Roadrunners have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece. Sean Mercer earns the victory on the mound. Ben Givens was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.